All right. GM, hello everyone. Hopefully this is working. Hey, Easy Money, I see you on Discord. Tell me if this works, because I can never seem to get it working on Discord. I don't know, you could tell me in the chat over there on the right. You should be able to see this. That's you right there, Easy Money. For people on Discord, we're doing the stream, trying the stream on the Discord channel as well. There's the stream chat, which if you chat over here, I might not see it because I don't have a way to integrate it with the stream. But if you chat over here, just say GM or whatever, it'll pop up on the screen with your username. So if you're watching there, that's where to do it. Let me see. So that's the stream there. Otherwise, we're streaming on all over the place: YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and what's the other one? Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Twitter, and Discord. 5 streams until I figure out where people. It's really fun. I don't know if it hurts you to do the streaming on multiple places, but what's super cool is like I've had streams where I've got someone from Twitch and Kick and YouTube, and everyone's chatting with each other. It's super cool. So I'm liking it so far. Okay, so if you're new to the stream, I try to stream every time I'm making something this month at least. I'm in the middle of a 30-day art series. I'm telling a little story through a variety of different 3D art formats. I use real-world data and kind of everything I do. That's a bit of my niche. And generally, I just stream and answer questions and chat as much as I can. And I'm happy to kind of share anything, if you have questions about my process, what I'm working on, the backstory. You just got to ask. Otherwise, I don't want to kind of repeat it every single time. We need some music. We were rocking the blues rock last time. I think this is going to probably be good. So let's get that rocking. We got some football in the background. Hopefully that blurred vision doesn't get me streamed. You don't have cable television, you can sort of watch the game behind me. My Packers, I got 2 teams, Bills and Packers. I know that's like sacrilegious, but I grew up near Buffalo. But I became a Green Bay fan when I was really young, watching Brett Favre. So I cheered for the Bills in the AFC and the Packers in the NFC. If it all came down to it, Packers are really my team, but I'm kind of rooting for the Bills to figure out a way to win a Super Bowl. Man, the Lions are trash. Anyone that thinks that the Lions are going to do anything, get out of here. This is history shown. They're just suck. They have a good season, they have a good team. Forget it. I mean, they'll probably come back and keep this game close or win this game, but I'm just saying the Lions are garbage. Okay, so I fixed my camera circle. That was my first win of the day because some reason it was. Can't I save that to cloud documents? Adobe can kick rocks. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, that's kick. Get rid of this. Get my chat going over here. And let me show you guys what I'm working on, and I'll show you what we're working on or what we're going to do today. Also, if you're an artist and you're enjoying the stream and hanging out, I have a special place in my heart for people working on cool stuff, especially if you're experimenting with new things that you're not comfortable with. That has kind of been my jam for the last 3 years. So if you're joining, you're an artist, I want to know what you're working on. So let me know. This is what I'm trying, this is what I'm struggling with, this is what I'm working on. I'm personally trying to overcome, being afraid to share my work before I feel like it's ready. And I know a lot of people suffer from that. So, together we can kind of practice just, sharing with other people what we're doing. Okay. Let me just get my screens organized. I would say 80% of the time I'm in Blender. I use Unreal Engine as well. I use Gaia for some landscape stuff. I'll use a little Photoshop and Lightroom, some QGIS for some crazy map data. And this project, luckily, this one that we're working on right now, kind of combines everything that I've been doing so far. Okay, so the first thing is, I'm pretty proud of this. I've wanted to improve my 3D model of the Brooklyn Tower. Now, the Brooklyn Tower Just give me a second. I'm gonna just fix my model up because it's dropping the origin point. It's a little janky on the bottom, so we'll bring it to. Okay. So the Brooklyn Tower is a new condo building in Brooklyn. I don't even know if the damn thing's open yet. But it's so prominent in the Brooklyn skyline. When I set up my last scene, I used all this real world data from Brooklyn. And, you know, like, you can't avoid this building. It's so massive and so difficult to, it's just so difficult to miss. You got to have some level of detail. And, you know, it's not perfect, but what I was able to do was I started out with the building from OpenStreetMaps. It's just a block. It doesn't look anything like it. And I was able to go get the highest resolution Google 3D data that I could, which is really cool and super useful. But then once you have it, it really is not great unless the lighting that day is kind of really close to what you shot or what you want. And I wanted a night shot, so I basically took the model and I remodeled it, I guess. I made some minor changes, not a ton, but I used quad remesher to remesh it into little quads. So just it's much better to work with than what it was in Google. And then I just totally stripped the texture and created my own. And it's not perfect, but if you take a peek at it, it's not bad. So you look at the model, you can kind of see in between these light lines, there are, condo buildings. You see it in all of them. So basically I did, I just kind of grabbed a texture, brought it in, added some glass material to kind of fade it, added a brick material to put it kind of in here with some blocking so you can't see it in every spot. So it sort of comes and goes. And then I dropped in another brick texture and just scaled it up to make this sort of, lines and added some emission. So it's not perfect and it could definitely, use the proper lines and everything one day. But in terms of it being in my scene, I think it's going to work pretty good. So I'm going to replace that. And I'll show you, there's a bunch of things that I can work on. I did a blend render overnight. And I made about a list of, 16 things that we have to fix today. So that's what we're working on. Have some football on in the background, and away we go. Okay, so this is our scene. It's massive. This is the entire, pretty much all of Brooklyn in this part here. And then on this part, we have Lower Manhattan. And it's crazy, but I did this because, we actually can bring in the real terrain. And, if you start to place your camera, you get, actual perspective of Manhattan in the background and Brooklyn in the foreground. And it makes it all real, which is what I kind of dig. I love, and I'm slowly working towards adding my own, real flair to these things. Like I will one day kind of remodel this whole, downtown Brooklyn, and maybe even tomorrow. I want to do this intersection kind of as like a more futuristic version. But I love the fact that it's rooted in reality, because if we want to imagine, what this fantasy movie in 30 years or 50 years, and you find a set like Brooklyn, I mean, you want it to feel the streets are going to be the same. There's nothing's going to change massively. The subway lines are going to probably still be there. The general blocks are going to be there. It may look very different, but it's going to have the same structure. And I think there's a lot to be said for that. For authenticity, feeling grounded in the real world. I just think that other than me creating a random place that has no grounds in reality, I think people dig much more if it's like, hey, this is like the corner of Flatbush and Fulton and Brooklyn in 50 years. So that's my opinion. Right or wrong, that's what I do. Okay, so what we're actually working on is up here on this corner. So this building, let's see if we can do this. Okay. This building right here is 1 Flatbush Avenue. Okay, so it's a real place, real building. and located in downtown Brooklyn. This is Fulton Flatbush. And this building is very small. It's only, I think, maybe 15 stories high. Sorry, I got to get a better... there we go. It's this building right here. So it's only like 15 stories high. And you can imagine it's kind of a cool view. You know, you can see the Brooklyn Tower downtown. If you lived here, you'd be pretty happy. But the one thing that it doesn't have is it doesn't have views of downtown Manhattan. So if I was to be a gambler on urban development, I would say it won't take long before someone realizes that, oh my God, if you just took the camera and you slowly moved it up, when you get about here, oh, look, there's the World Trade Center, One World, okay, get up here, oh, crap, look at this. At about this point, you have a full view of the skyline. And if you notice, above us, what do we have? We have this little thing developing. And what this is this is actually the 69th floor of imaginary building. So it is exactly over top of where the building would be. And I didn't, model the whole building yet, but it's like, hey, if there was a 69 floor building here, which coincidentally is one floor more than this building right here, which would make it kind of the second, well, not the second, third tallest building in Brooklyn. It'd be about this height, a little bit lower. So the 69th floor, that's if they didn't build, the tower up behind it, which they probably would be the second tallest building in Brooklyn. And I'm going to say, because I did a lot of research in Google Maps and I looked around, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is probably one of the best views in the world, if not, this is incredible. If you don't think this building is evil and you kind of dig it, which I do, you get views from this spot. You can see the World Trade Center, or the One World Center, it's called, the Brooklyn Tower, all of downtown Brooklyn. Spoiler alert down there. All of downtown Brooklyn. This is the Manhattan Bridge. It's hard, I don't have it modeled, but it's basically right there. Okay, and then if you actually, from a certain angle, I think from here, you'd actually be able to see the Brooklyn Bridge. So you'd be able to see two bridges, the city. This would be the Statue of Liberty over here. This would be the Empire State Building. I mean, I just think it might be the best view, definitely in New York. So I'm gonna just put my stake in the ground and say, well, this is my setting of the futuristic condo. It looks a little wonky from here, but it's because it's missing like railing and stuff, just because I was trying to improve the views. But this is the patio. Ignore kind of the weirdness going on over here. And on the patio, we had some furniture. We did a couple renders from out here. We did a cool view in a previous work that was kind of like this, looking out over Brooklyn. We did another one that went this way, which was a telescope that is sitting over here, basically looking out on this side. This is where it was I think in the other render. Right? And now we're doing a workshop, the lab, I think we're going to call it, which is this kind of old vintage 80s style lab workshop office inside of this condo. And you can kind of get a feel for the way that I think about my work and my art, is that it's like build it once, super complicated, technical, but use it multiple times. So, I've now used the setting and the telescope twice. I've used this condo. I've used, one of my pieces was this view from over here, sort of like looking at this neighborhood, it was called. So I think I'm on a run of 3 or 4 pieces of art that are using the same building, and this is the latest one. So this is the scene, and right now it's kind of super messy. It's almost as if the condo's not even finished. You're just sort of in this open room and you're hanging out, and you're working on something, and you got a mess of kind of old school, just random stuff. So this is our scene right here, and if we were to bring it in right now, it's going to be super heavy. It's going to take a while. So what I'll do is I'll turn off the lights. I'll turn off the neighborhoods. And I'll turn off the railing. And I'll turn off the furniture. Yeah. Okay. So now, if we hit render, we should have something. It's so weird that, man, it's like this weird fake snow set and Jack Harlow rapping at the football game. I never understood why people like this guy. I just never got it. It's so stupid. This is like white tarp on the screen right over there. It's not the Super Bowl, guys. Get over here. Okay. So this is our scene, and you know, you kind of get the vibe of what we're shooting inside, and on the outside is going to be the whole Brooklyn skyline in the city. In fact, I did render one last night. Let me go grab it. I'll show it to you guys. So this was the render. And, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. There's a lot of stuff to clean up, but it gives me hope that it can work. So there's a couple things. Well, there's 16. And I don't know if I lost my file. I had it. I literally just had it, and I wonder. Damn. Where was that? Okay, here it is. What the heck? Hopefully this is the right one. I need to save this. Or what are we on? 13. Lab, we'll call it. So this is the thing. Let's go to layout. And let's just double check. Let's turn off. Lights. The neighborhoods. Furniture's off. Okay. Perfect. Now, did I just imagine that? Oh, I see what's going on. So for some reason, I have a different file. It's really weird, actually. It's like a different file is open on those two windows. Okay, so we basically have 16 things to do, and I made what you call it, I guess I probably don't have it. I made annotations, and they're probably gone. But I know what they are. Okay, so basically, one, we're going to lighten the map. So this map over here is a map of Russia, a Russian launch facility, space launch facility. I got to lighten that up. I got to add a bunch more stuff to this. So this is me generating some AI stuff, random things, random plans that are sort of connected to this whole series. On here, I haven't decided what to put yet, so I have to come up with an idea of what to put on this. I could put Svalbard, which is like the seed vault, but we'll come up with something. We got to move this. I think this was sort of didn't make sense, so I'm going to maybe open one of these boxes and move it in. This is packaging for a product that I've sort of invented. It's not real, but it's called the seed vault. It's this thing right here, which is kind of sitting on the table. Replace this logo. So we got to replace this police logo with something of my own, which I think I'm going to put my kind of avatar logo on this. And let's see. I guess I thought of something else. 17. Distort about a human. Okay, this is, I want to kind of make this more distorted. It's like a little too prominent. Let's go with that image. Replace logo, rocket related foreshadowing. So I need some more rocket stuff. I might put like a Kerbal space, that space simulator game on here. I think that would be kind of fun. There's sort of a reason for that. I'll explain it later on. Bevel edge, so this is this sort of background window. Needs to add some bevel. It's like very sharp edges right now. Fix the markers. Yeah, for some reason these markers, I don't know if they're just too dark. Oh, they're test tubes. That's why. Well, that's an easy fix. We maybe move the test tubes over here. I just noticed that this is not the same resolution that I rendered. Okay, that's odd. I actually rendered this out, I think, at 1920 by 1920. Which, I don't know, I may end up doing a square for some reason. I'm kind of digging it. So what we're going to do is we'll move these test tubes over here, because what I want to do is I do have this DNA thing, and I want to kind of use like this thing with this and these samples to put DNA. Like we're doing a DNA sample. I haven't quite figured out how I want to do that, but I want like a tray here. Yeah, like I want a tray with this, and then the readout of the DNA in here. So I got to kind of rearrange that on here for it to make sense. I'm not quite sure yet how that's going to work, but I got to fix that. I want to put some plants around. I need to scatter some paper all over the ground. So there's like these kind of things, but I need to scatter, you know, just random papers all over the place. And fix the moon up a bit. Add the building in, so the Brooklyn Center. Bring a little bit more light into the scene overall. There were some dark areas that just didn't come through. And then, yeah, distort the MedHuman. So that's the list. And I'm just going to work through it slowly, one at a time. And, you know, my goal would be to set it now to, I think I should be able to render within the next 2 hours. Maybe go for a run, let this thing render, and see what it looks like. Okay, so let's just kind of rock through these ones. Let's focus on this whole setup over here first. So I think what I'm going to do, yeah, let's focus on this. So I was showing this on the last stream, but I use Mapbox, which I've got kind of like set up with an API key, and I connect it to Blender, and it allows me to bring in like very specific, very specific like custom maps that I can use in a bunch of different stuff. But what I was using it for yesterday was just to make this sort of like kind of map of the Russian area. This is the Cosmodome where they launched the rockets. They launched the first rocket with a human to space in 61. And I wish I could just find a map style, to be honest. It's cool. Oh, this is interesting. It's a different style maps. Anyway, I wanted a really simple map here, and I just couldn't get it the way I wanted. So maybe if I get rid of the satellite. I kind of like the texture of it. The labels further away. I'm still learning a little bit about how this works. And there's basically a way to tell it to not go away at certain. There's just a way to tell it to not disappear. Select data. Source, maybe? Okay, so we're going to here. So where are they? Where are we seeing that source thing? Very nice. Inject the component to edit. Okay, I would like to inject. Yeah, 12. I think it would be the max. Okay. Did it work? No. Oh, it's close. Okay, this is not bad, actually. It's fine. Just something about this is bothering me, and I don't know what it is. It's just like I want... Maybe it's the satellite imagery? I tell you, it's very, very interesting. Very interesting. It's like you could be at this forever. It's just so much. So that's the halo. I'm trying to see if I can get like a... So it's like it's even handling. So it's handling like what the font. Like, see, it's handling the font, but it's also handling the size at different zoom levels, which is, you know, obviously it's handling it so that, you know, as you zoom in it out and out, you don't lose, you know, you don't have too many labels, right? So it's kind of doing that. This is not bad. It's just something bothers me about it. I don't know. It's just really hard to see. It's just the background image, but my brain just doesn't let go of it. It's one of my biggest issues is that I can't let go of little things like this. Oops. So that's like the thickness of the road, right? Cool. That's the thickness of the road. Whatever. I feel like this is okay. I just maybe this helps a little bit. I think this is good. This helps a little bit. And then honestly, because I'm not actually using the map in, you know, like I could put this, and I probably will use it in the future, but I'll just grab a screenshot of it. Because really all I'm doing is, this is driving me nuts the other day. Let's grab that. Why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? Oh, there's so much stuff in there. Oh, that's so annoying. I just have too much stuff on the quick access, but I can't. Okay. Anyway, just trying to put this map in here. Okay, so let's go back to Blender and let's take a quick peek at. So basically, we're just going to replace this image. It's really simple. So we had this screenshot here, and we're going to replace it with this one. I'm going to look a little bit more like a map. Yeah, here we go on the screen. Okay, so then what else do we want here? This is sort of related to this rocket launch. I think we could have. I know one. I'm gonna experiment. Actually, let's go grab. So this is going to be a future episode. I'm giving a spoiler. I'm going to make one of these things. I'm so pumped about it. I was just looking if they have any kind of like... You guys see this? I'm so pumped about this. You have no idea how pumped I am about this. This is like this crazy research paper about like how they're going to change the space station into these tesserae. So each of these little things has like a magnetic lock and it locks into each other, self-assembles in space, different sizes, like compartments. So you can have like views, screens, can connect, and I'm so pumped to go start working on this. But I was looking for like a paper or something on it. I'm just going to try this. Can you produce some diagrams or blueprints based on this website? Concept. Okay, tesserae. $23.14, when I tell you, the Lions are going to come back. No way the Lions like the Packers. Just they're not a good football team. They're not good. First round eliminated. Enjoy family time. Don't watch my stream. I have to do it because I got to get this work done, but I appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy it. Go Packers. Go Cowboys, I'm assuming. Is it west of Austin, I think. I don't know. If I was in Dallas, or sorry, if I was in Texas, I'd be cheering for the Texans with CJ Stroud, but I couldn't cheer for a team as Dak Prescott is the quarterback. Sorry if you're Dallas. Come on, Jordan Love. Future. It'd be sweet to see the Packers do this. Oh no. What? ChatGPT now can't use external websites again? Okay, make me the blueprint. Or a diagram then. But did they kill this? I swear to God, this is the biggest problem. I have the API. I could do it with the API. They definitely have an image. There you go. Stupid. It's dumb. It's gonna probably just generate a generic image. It's very interesting ChatGPT stuff. It's sometimes just spot on, and sometimes it gets crazy. But another spoiler alert. I'm trying to think of a cool way. Okay, this is all right. Let's see if we can do this. So I have to come up with a plan for how to do this. Well, I kind of know how to do it. The question is, I would like to tie it into art, and if not, I'll do it in December. But I want to have a fully trained
GPT model. Wow, that's a crazy read right there. Wow. What does he do? He sees that? That's nuts. It's pretty impressive. Come on, man.
Please use DALL-E to generate some technical drawings, blueprints, or illustrations of the test server, a concept behind TLabs. Come on, guys, get with it. It's like this, like it would never really do this before. So anyway, I want to train this all because I could upload all the information that I care about for the story I'm telling, the scripts, the writing, the concept art, and then once it can learn that, then I can start to use it to generate stuff for myself as well as for collectors and customers. That's really bad. They should be. I don't think it understands what these test rays are. It's too advanced for it. Did he skip what happened? Oh, that was the punt? Oh my god, I freaking thing. Okay, yeah, generate it. Yes. Do it. Oh my god. I wonder if I get anything better with Midjourney. Let's go. A technical drawing for the tesserae. I don't know if it would happen on this. See what it does. And let's see what GPT came back with. Okay, it's a little better. It's still not actually the object, to be honest. But I might use it. I don't want to use their stuff just because I feel like... I know it's just in the background, but I don't like it. And by the way, when we're done, I think I'm going to make some cool ones too. We'll probably send it to them. I don't think it did very good. I wonder if I can give it... Oh, I can give... What is like the best image to show this? Not the inside. The outside, not good. This might be okay. This is the coolest thing, I'm telling you. I cannot wait to do this. So it's like you have like all the panels and they have all the dimensions and everything on their white paper, and then they're just like positive, negative magnets. This is a cool one. I don't know why who these guys are, but anyway, they have it all there, and I feel like I can get it into a model and then use the physics sim to see if I get it to self-assemble. So whatever this is was super cool. You know what? This would be what I'd want to use, honestly. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I could get to the website and get some info. Okay, let's try both. Use this image as reference. So we upload, and then we copy the link here, and then imagine, and then see how that works. You'd think GPT would be able to. Yeah, I mean, this interesting. I mean, it's saying like it's getting it. It's like, here it is. I see it. It's saying what it is. Perfect overview, and then it's saying for DALL-E to generate. But you can't quite get it. This is pretty good though. Oh, I lost it. Generate more images from this reference. This is taking too long. This one's cool though. I like this. This one's abstract enough. I don't like the text. Hold on. Can we do? Oh, these are different ones. This one I think is cool. What do what is it? How do you do no? Negative. Wait. I think it's just like this. Okay, how are we doing, ChatGPT? It's still cool. I might use this one too, just because it's got the rocket in it. It's just it struggles to pull, like, to break down this stuff really well. See what this one looks like. I'd like to just use, honestly. Yeah, this might get kind of cool. It still did text though. This one's really good. This third one's awesome. So we got one there. What's DALL-E got? We already got this one. Grab these two. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just taking some more of this stuff. So I think there's some over here. And I'm just separating this. Same with this one. Separating it. And then I can't remember what these ones actually are. If I change my view to this board, there we go. So if we isolate out this, I think we can bring the texture in. It'll be a little easier to. Okay. So for this, what we do is, okay, so first of all, we can just get rid of all this. And then if we go over here, sorry, here, okay. So we have AI images. Let's duplicate this. And we'll grab this one. And why did that not work? Probably just needs these. Okay. There it is. Wow, every time I look up, Jordan Love's doing something crazy, but okay, so this is just sort of, it's just the orientation. So what we can do is we'll just move it over here, like that. And then we'll just delete these guys. And then, oh shit. Oh man, it drives me nuts. It's a shortcut I always remove in Blender, and then it always seems to come back. It might be the worst. It might be the worst shortcut in the history of Blender. It's the one key is like automatically hides certain collections, as if like anybody would ever have that mapped. And now I have to go in and figure out what it did. This is literally the worst thing. Fucking hell. It hides everything else. And it's undoable from what I know. It's just the freaking one key. It's like, oh, so drives me nuts. Yeah, it's hide collection. It's the dumbest thing. Alt 1 will bring it back, maybe. Nope. See? It's like, fuck off. And it's right by the key that you use. Like, frustration is through the roof when stuff like that happens. Especially when you take the time to set up exactly what you're working on. I have no idea if we're in single user mode. It hides everything. My brain, it's like, this might be the most frustrating of it. It's just so unnecessary. Like, what would you possibly have as a reason to use that? You'd want to have everything hidden and unreversible. something now is causing this whole, like, my video RAM. It's very interesting, and it's made me think of something, because like when you get angry, like I'm not angry at Blender. I don't know what I'm angry at. I'm angry at like the people that make Blender. It's this like open source community that's made some of the best software in the world for free, and I'm like mad at them. But it's such a simple UX thing. It's like, just tell me, sit me in a room and tell me the people that are using that one key and why they're using it and why they need it right there. Because you use it all the time for other things. It's just, what is it that makes that a good default shortcut? And then there's just like little things with Blender, like you save your stuff and it doesn't maintain it. Like I'm having trouble with autosave right now, where I cannot get Blender to autosave no matter what I do. So it's like little complaints like that. But it made me think that when we get to the AI world, like, you know, when you're having that same problem with ChatGPT, like, you're gonna get angry at the robot. It's kind of messed up. Don't even get me started about Blender. And then, like, not opening up in the same window that you closed in. It's another weird one that drives me nuts. I don't know if that's a Windows thing or a Blender thing. Anyway, I don't know what's doing this, but let's push forward. So, anyway, I'm just trying to... Okay, perfect. That's good. And then let's do the same with this one. We're just going to get rid of the other materials. We're going to change this to AI. We're going to go duplicate it, and then we're going to grab this one. We're going to unwrap it. And then, by the way, the best thing to do with these is just add a shrink wrap, just to kind of have it, make sure it's right on the surface. I can't decide if I like that new interface or not. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff. I want to put a few more things. I'm just going to do a little browse around some of the project stuff I have. Other stuff. I'm just gonna go check my Notion, see what other ideas I had. Notion's another one. It installs every time you launch it. If you saw that, it's so crazy to me. It's like, I think it's running an update. Okay. Let's see, what else do I got? Project ideas, concepts. Launch. Right. Okay, I think we're gonna do some more. Can you generate some images of the Russian space launch facility? I do like this about ChatGPT and DALL-E. It's just the images are not as good, but its ability to, like, I don't have to tell it because I never Bachman or Cosmo, I can never say it right. It'll just go get it, and then it'll add that to the prompt. It's actually really cool. You can get prompt info. So it's to create a highly detailed technical wide illustration of a space architect concept using provided reference images. Various components. But see, it did it, but then it didn't really get the core of it, which is these octagons. I think I could probably generate a better prompt by specifying the way that those things work. Perfect. And we might as well do DALL-E. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I want like this style. It's interesting because like DALL-E, I've always felt has just produced better art, but it really needs that prompt helper. The fact that you have to understand like weighting and, it's really stupid. And I tried to make one actually in ChatGPT a while ago and it works. Like you can get it. It's just, you need it to interact with better. And I would love to connect all these together, but Discord doesn't have an API or Midjourney doesn't have an API that I know of. But it's like when you comes back like this, you should be able to say less blue. Well, you can do it here. So watch this. So less blue. And it understands that, and it'll just go in and it'll adjust the prompt to give you a less blue version of this image. Right? But in Midjourney, you can't do that. You have to go in now, rewrite it with the negative prompts, and it's just stupid. You're never gonna get that. Yeah, even I know them all. I know how you do weighting. I know how you do, like, it's just, my brain can't think every time, okay, what is that, right? You want to talk to it in plain language. That's why, honestly, why all this AI stuff's happening. It's like, you can talk about having AI safety and, a non-profit board with OpenAI. You can talk about all these ideas. When there's that much money on the table, like OpenAI can and will flip every company. All of them. Google, Microsoft's the only one where they got their hooks in there, which will probably turn out to be Microsoft, which almost was a full Microsoft project. But Microsoft is the one that will survive. Like, the rest of them are going to flip. And if Microsoft plays their cards right and just acquires them or whatever they want to do at the right time, use like Microsoft infrastructure, which they're already doing with OpenAI, they're all done. It just, you can't ever go back to like not interacting naturally. It's just, it's like when you used to, you didn't know how to use an iPhone before. You had a BlackBerry with cursors and you're selecting screens and you're going all around. And then all of a sudden the iPhone comes out and you're like, oh, I can just touch it. Like I can just touch what I want. Like as soon as that happens, your brain changes and you're like, well, I never want to use, a little arrow key to go select this again. And then with OpenAI, it's just like, why do I ever want to go and actually write out the prompt with all the little things? Like I want the natural language to do it. When I'm searching Google, I want it to go and I want to say like, hey, search for this, but don't include this topic. And it just automatically, I just don't know if the other companies will quickly enough catch up to like how good that whole process is. Okay. These are cool. I'll just generate some upscales of 2. And let's go see what Valerie has done. Well, I said less blue and it was like, didn't do it all. Reduces the blue tones. Yeah, great job. Did not do that. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I really would want to include in this one. It's funny, it copied this completely, this style. These are just too similar. It's not what I need. Trying to generate, like just a really simple, almost like a hand-drawn sketch. This one's kind of cool. I think I can use that. I think I can use that last one.
I'm not going to rant about what I wanted to just rant about. I wish I could just do like a quick, like almost like extrude, or like refill, what do you call it? You know? But that works. Okay, what did we get? Man, Packers are crushing. Oh, I like this though. Actually, we should just set Microsoft up for this to. Okay. I think I'm good enough with this setup for now. I'll add some more to it. Just kind of trying to make it a little bit messier, you know. What I should have done, I should just arranged a setup in PureRef of just random stuff. Because I have so many random PureRef. Have so many of these random. Oh, I want to use this. Oh, and I actually have some already here. Where was that one? Okay, these are really good. I forgot about these. I wonder if these were. I've generated these. Oh, I love that. Oh man, this thing drives me nuts. How do I just not group it? Right? I just give me group by nothing. No. This drives me nuts because if you sort by name, it would it separates the folders, but it was doing before it was not. I don't know. Yeah, date modified. Doesn't put the folders in there. So when you extract, it doesn't matter. Where were those saving? Oh, I didn't save. I think I'm close to a break soon. Getting cranky. Okay, I think these are good. So this is probably the best one. I think this is going to be good. It's all the rush and all the space stuff. I would like to have some more of these tesserés, but I think I'm going to put this at the top. So we'll just see if we can. I wish there was a way. Oh, well, that's gonna work. That works pretty good. I almost wonder if I want to do. I might just bring the alpha. Where did the alpha go these days? I don't know if I like what they. Okay, let me just try an idea. So if I invert the color, it should make it black. And then if I just add a color ramp to this is the alpha. I feel like the white should work.
think that might be all right. Put this behind. I think that works. It's all fits to the, what I'm trying to do, which is world might end. Get the hell out of here. What's our plan? So we've got our facility, the Russian one. And then, yeah, okay. So I think that part's done. It only took me, 2 hours? What did I say before the stream? That I can do this whole thing in 2 hours? Story of my life. Hour and a half. Okay. Let's try to get one more. So we did this. We did this. There was something I was going to put here, and I don't remember now what that was. Oh, I think I was going to put the render. Let me just check something. I want to see whether this texture is they've like done a bunch of stuff to modify it, or if if it's the actual. Like, I really should just modify this decal sheet because it's probably it's going to be much better texture-wise. So where's this thing? Okay, so it's this here. Oh yeah, so it is kind of a... You know what? I might just use this. No. Okay, let's try something. It's not going to work. I like this. I like this style of the TV. I'm just thinking how I can get an image of let's try. I have an idea. So I'm just going to go to this Svalbard project. And I'm just going to grab this thing. I just want to generate like this, really. Kind of just want this. Yeah. I think this might do the trick, honestly. Just gonna to grab a screenshot of it right from here. And then I'm going to go back. Oh, wow. Green Bay's got another quarterback. It's the best. Like, just terrorizing this division, this makes me so happy. It's like, you think like, okay, Brett Favre's got it. Okay, we have Aaron Rodgers. And then it's like, okay, well, Aaron Rodgers has got it. Like, this kid's not going to be good. And he was like, okay for the year. He's not great. But this is just too funny. This is just awesome. It's so funny just to beat the crap out of these guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to the TV. I said I was going to go back to the TV. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this monitor. And I'm just going to grab this texture. And I think I'll just change this to AI again. Duplicate it, and I'll grab whatever the last one was, probably that. Probably screwed this up. This probably has some things in it. Yeah, it has. It's interesting. It has probably some good stuff set up for. I don't know if this is gonna look as good, but whatever. Don't know honestly why it has that texture design, but actually kind of bigger. I'm going to see. I think it might be okay. I just, we'll have to see it with the scene. Okay, let's do one more because I know what I want on here now. I want like the original one. I don't know, maybe do I want just like this load screen?
I want like something that's obvious. Maybe like that. I feel like the best one was that first one. This right here. I wish I was on 4x3 now. Okay, let's see how it looks. So this thing has, this would be the screen. Okay, we gotta try to get the screen right. So let's duplicate this. Let's take a peek at what the emissive. Oh, so they have all sorts of options. Okay, I'm gonna do is, how would I replicate that? So it's using all emissive. I want to replicate this, you know, kind of grid. I could just go grab this. They're like 2 minutes left. They're down by 15. It's over. I don't know how I'm going to replicate this. I'm sure I can figure it out, but... I wonder if I can find it, like... Oh, okay, yes. Yes. Yes, this is what I want. Oh, I don't know if I feel dope. This is sick. I'm gonna use this and I'll send them a message and be like, this is exactly what I want. This is so good. So, I should be able to just, I mean, these guys got like really good, should just select that, right? Right? What that did. What the heck did that do? Object selection tool. God. I hate Photoshop so much. It's hard to even put into words. Like, what just happened there? Jesus. That's all I want to do, by the way. And then I think I have to raster this. Flatten image, file, save. I don't know. Whatever. And then I think I should be able to just reload this. I might regret. Okay, there we go. So now, without changing the texture, you should be able to just go to that UV editor, select the screen, which should actually be that, and then move it over top of this. And there we go. And then just, and then just stretch it. Perfect. I'm just gonna save this so I can reach it. Okay. So this is good. This is good. I don't know where the screen was. Okay. Let's take a peek at this over here. And then we're gonna end the stream. It's 1:40, or it's been an hour and 40 minutes. So I'll just end the stream and get yourself something to eat and chill for a bit, and I'll be back here in probably in an hour or so. There we go. Love it. Okay, so what did we do? We got the rocket launch over here, which looks good. It's clipping a little bit. Let's fix that up. I think it's just the fact that it's honestly, I just think the fact that it's not flat. Transparency to it. Not sure what that is. Doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's fine. So we got our images here. This one is not viewable. So we'll pull this one over here. This one up here. Slide this over. Okay, so yeah, basically we've got that, I think, nailed. I think this is okay. It's a little bit weird. Maybe these decals are a problem. I'll fix those after. This is an easy fix. I'm going to move this down. This looks good. I like the lighting, everything it does too. And then this we're going to change to the DNA. So this is a quick win before I go. We're going to just figure out, I think, honestly, I think, maybe. Hey, J Sites, I'm about to end the stream, but I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Are you celebrating Thanksgiving or just chilling? Yeah, happy holidays. We have a different Thanksgiving in Canada, which is ridiculous because. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to keep an eye out. I can turn on my notifications on YouTube, get that all right, so I can jump on your stream when you go live. Okay, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll set the DNA up on here, and then we'll. Cool, man. Have a good one. I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm pretty happy so far with the changes I've made. Okay, I'm not gonna do any more before I say this. Okay, have a good one, guys. I'll be back in probably an hour or so.